are trade negotiations. They're so boring that when they made Star Wars Episode 1 about a trade agreement, they had to throw Jar Jar Binks in so that audiences would actually feel something, even though it was indefinable rage. And the Trans-Pacific Partnership is just such a trade negotiation. But what is it? And why does it exist? Well, it turns out that corporations, just like regular people, have things like intellectual property. You see, people like this strapping young fellow only exists as intellectual property, and when they fall out of copyright, well, they have no longer any value for the corporation that owned them. Now it is too late for this young man. He is long since dead and his copyright has expired. So we must protect all the other intellectual property that is still out there, alive and kicking. So the Trans-Pacific Partnership is here to save the day and protect the intellectual property not only of the major movie studios, but the pharmaceutical companies and tobacco giants too. But how does it work? Well, if your nation has signed up to the Trans-Pacific Partnership, your country has to obey the regulations of the agreement, with local laws being superseded by the regulations of the Trans-Pacific Partnership. So if the copyright or patent law of your country is not what the TPP wants, then they have to conform with the laws that suit them. Otherwise, multinational corporations can sue national governments for hypothetical lost profits in the TPP tribunals. So if your government wants to raise taxes or tighten pollution restrictions, or perhaps just put pictures of cancer on your cigarettes, the big corporations can sue you. And if you download movies, they can force your internet provider to give them your name so you can be justly imprisoned. Because the intellectual property of multinationals is far more important than any real people, because corporations are people too. But what other goodies are in the Trans-Pacific Partnership? Well, the fact is we don't know. We only have the drafts of agreements, and the people who